Alright, welcome to episode 11 of Minechat. I'm Colin Gallagher. With me as usual is Rob Newbury. How you doing, Rob?
Good, good. Nice to be here.
Yeah, it's good to have you. And this week
It's
we're
good to be back.
well,
Yeah, we've had
yeah,
a bit of a bit of a break.
yeah, it's true. But of course our viewers haven't had a bit of a break. They've had it
Mm.
all weekly episodes. So we're with James York this week, and James, if you just want to spend a few minutes just to explain who you are and what this place is.
Sure. Yeah, my name's James. I work in a university just outside of Tokyo. Been there for about 3 years. Started this project in maybe March of last year. The project started out as a let's play video games to learn English kind of idea with a seminar class of approximately 10 students. I was using Minecraft IM, not Minecraft IM, sorry, Minecraft EDU originally. And that was okay with my class of students as a LAN kind of thing. But then I thought, I wonder if I could get real native speakers to kind of join the server, and that's when I went to Reddit, the popular news aggregator website, and I just said, anyone interested in learning, helping my students learn English, and there was a big response. And as a part of that, someone just said, "Oh, I run a hosting company. I'll give you a server for free." So yeah, the rest is history, really. Yeah. So I got this server, and then I opened it up to the public, and we've been developing it ever since, really.
Great. And what's if you want to give the company a plug, because we all kind of use the same company that gives us free hosting for educators, but is it Redstone Host or no?
It is, yeah.
Hey, right on.
Yeah.
Oh, so you know Steve as well, then?
I know. There's a guy I talked to from Redstone Host. He's Owen. Is it Owen? Owen. He's an Irish
No, actually,
guy.
I think mine must be a different company now. I think mine's Red Ranger Hosting or something like that. Yeah, Red Ranger Hosting.
Oh, really?
That's it. Yeah.
Oh, that could be another.
Well, we can give a plug to both of them then.
Yeah, Red Ranger Hosting if they want to take on more schools, and that's fine too.
Yeah, Red Ranger Hosting. That's the guy. Yeah,
okay,
pretty helpful.
I don't know why they all have red in their name. It's strange.
Yeah, it gets so confusing.
All right, so just tell us from like inception, this world. Like, if I'm a student, what do I do here?
Okay, so this place originally started out as a place for my students to learn English, but during that time, my class finished, and we had a lot of foreigners left over. What I say, foreigners, native English speakers looking to learn Japanese. So the server completely flipped, and now it's more about native English speakers learning Japanese. So at the moment, the majority of stuff that's developed are Japanese learning tools. So yeah.
Good.
If we jump back to Spawn, I can take you on a brief tour of how it works.
Let's do that.
So we come to.
People do you have on the server right now? Like, I mean, just like how many people are registered on the server?
Oh, I think within a space of 1 week, we probably get like maybe 50 or 60 unique visitors. Usually about 10 at a time. At the moment, I think there's about 12 online, and it's usually made up of. I mean, for example, this girl here, Little Liru, she's from Japan. Cedrix, he's actually one of my students learning English here. Skosti is one of my colleagues. He's American, and then Thasan over here, he's from Finland. He's learning Japanese here as well. So I mean, we've got a mixed bag really. Of, people.
And are they all based in Japan, or they're all around the world?
All around the world.
All around the world. Yeah.
So yeah, basically you just come to Spawn, and then there's a list of the activities that we've been working on in here. Before you get to there, there's this dispenser which throws out a useful book to help you, some useful phrases. Is it empty? Did you get a book?
I did get a book, yes.
Okay. Just some kind of, basic phrases that you're probably going to need.
Okay.
And then over here, there's the warps to all the different kind of activities that we've made.
Okay.
And like a description at the bottom.
So you would type in /warp beginner?
I think you can just hit the sign
okay.
right here. For example,
where are you guys going?
Well, Rob, you know a bit of Japanese, but I'm a total beginner.
Let's go to the ryokan.
The ryokan.
You just
Right click.
Japanese garden.
Just right.
Oh, right click. Sorry, yeah. Oh, there we go.
Oops.
Yeah. This is more of a culture-based thing, so it's not learning the language itself. It's more about learning about the culture, and it's laced with video.
Yeah.
Like, if you right-click the signs, then you get links to YouTube and Wikipedia and all things like that.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
This is
Wow.
one of the Japanese players made this just to introduce his culture, really. Let me turn it to
Very
date,
nice, yeah.
so we can see that.
Thanks.
Oh
Very
yeah,
nice.
there's all the links. Yeah.
Yeah, so you basically go around it, and then once you've finished, you've read up all inside as well, then there's a test, and the test is in a different building. And if you pass the test and put your picture on the forums, you get like an in-game monetary prize kind of thing.
Yeah, very nice.
Don't walk on the garden!
Oh, jeez, I'm sorry.
Don't walk in the grass, man.
Yeah. What is it? What kind of plugins are you running in this server?
The main ones we're using are MCMMO for leveling up and getting skills and stuff like that. Mob Arena for fun.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously Essentials and things like that. World Edit. What else do we use a lot? There's a plugin called Variable Triggers, which allows you to kind of embed those links in the signs and things like that.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. I was wondering about that.
Yeah.
I've never seen that one before. Actually, I'm. This is how fascinated I am. I've never seen actually Japanese or the symbols Japanese script before on any of the signs. I
Yeah,
never
no,
saw-
I've never
yeah.
seen it either. That's really, really.
Yeah,
neat.
you can't put them in by default. You have to kind of hack the bucket jar file. You have to you open it and you overwrite the text file in there so it supports Japanese. It's like a server-side mod. And the guys talking in Japanese on the chat, that's a client-side mod. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
What's the reception been like? How have people? I mean, the obvious sort of assumption is that everybody loves it, but what kind of challenges? I mean, so I guess what successes and challenges have you had with it?
The successes we've had are mostly from like Americans and people from the UK and Australia, blah blah blah. Well, native English speakers wanting to learn Japanese. There's been a big kind of success that way. I think ideally what I'd like to see on here is a core group of Japanese speakers that are not interested in learning English, a core group of English speakers not interested in learning Japanese, then somewhere in between a kind of mixing pot of both cultures interested in each other. I think that would be the best kind of situation for me.
Yeah.
So at the moment I'm working on promotion in Japan. My seminar class, I got 40 students turn up this time, whereas last year I only got 5 students. So I'm in a position right now where I can send students away and say, well, I'm going to have to choose the best kind of thing, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So hopefully I'll get more of my Japanese students involved, learning a bit of English, teaching a bit of Japanese, which would be great.
Yeah, that's great. So from here, where do you think we should go?
I'll show you the main kind of. We've developed just. Let's go back to spawn. It's quicker.
Okay.
Okay.
We've developed a kind of ranking system. It's still in development, but if you notice some of the players, their tag is, for example, JP speaker tag. That means he's only a Japanese speaker. He's not interested in learning English.
Okay.
Whereas the EN1 tag means it's an English learner, level 1. Similarly, if Fasan, if you talk in chat, Fasan, say something. See, Fasan, Fasan is JP1, which means he's a Japanese learner,
Okay.
level 1. So we've developed a kind of ranking system, and the requirements for the ranking system are over here. So, for example, to get the JP1 rank, which is Japanese learner level 1, to get that rank, you have to clear the 4 floors of this building here. and each building has a topic and teaching kind of theme. On the front there, it says that, you know, floor 1 is about Minecraft foods, floor 2 is about colors, floor 3 is about greetings, fourth floor is about numbers. So you come in here, you learn a bit. When you think you know what's going on, you shout at teacher. Me, Scott, Scott's the in-game, and then there's another teacher as well. There's 3 of us. If we're in game, shout us over. We'll take you through the test. It's just a simple, you know, to check if you know the words and understand the grammar. And yeah, once you've completed the building, you're free to go to the next building and check out JP2 rank.
And when you do the test, is it done sort of? Is it all done in Minecraft, or is it done like sort of orally?
Yeah, it's done. We use TeamSpeak. We have a TeamSpeak server as well, so
cool.
we're doing it here in game, but chatting on TeamSpeak as well.
Yeah.
Nice. Does any of this happen during class, or is it just purely outside of like your kind of traditional class time?
Yeah, like I said, the project, the server mainly is for Japanese learners, so there's not a lot made for my students at the moment. I did produce some stuff last year for use in class, kind of a co-op prepositions activity, which I can show you if you like.
Sure.
Okay, I think you have access to the warp command, so if you do warp training.
Warp training.
Boom.
Training. There we go, cool. So this is another kind of in-class activity that I did. Just in here. Colin, if you want to, Colin and Rob, if you want to go in here, player 1, player 2.
Okay.
Okay, I'll be player 2.
It's kind of like a co-op activity, so if you just run over here, Colin, you can see what's required of you.
Okay. Oh yeah, okay. So Rob has to build what I describe him?
Yeah, that's right. And Rob, if you can see here, you've got these 3 blocks and a place to put them. I wonder if you have build access here. I believe you do. So.
So I would describe it in. Can I say the colors and what type of blocks they are?
Of course, yeah. It's literally just to practice prepositions and colors.
Oh,
so.
It would have to be in Japanese.
Well, if you're for my students, obviously it would be in English, but
yeah.
So Colin, if you come up here, you can kind of check on his progress as well.
Okay.
There's a little viewing window.
So on that little purple tile you see, Rob, you just have to build 3 pillars of wool: black wool on the bottom, white wool in the middle, and black wool on top.
Where's your instructions? I don't see them.
No, you have to build what I. Yeah, you have to do what I say.
Okay. So black. Sorry, what did you say? You said what?
You fail.
I can't.
Black on the bottom.
Oh, I don't have permission to build.
Oh, you don't.
Hang on.
It's like Portal.
Yeah,
it is. It's really like Portal.
Yeah, that was my kind of inspiration. Okay, try now.
All right. Yep, there we go.
All right, so put black on the bottom of that, on top of the, black, then white, then black.
And to be honest, these are the kinds of activities that I want to develop more of. To be honest, like co-op, speaking activities.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
very cool. I love that idea actually.
It's great.
And I love the way that you can check out the other person, how they're doing, and
yeah.
This is brilliant. Yeah,
but you
really
can't.
Cool.
But you can't see Colin. That's the point. So his stairs are designed in such a way that he can see what you're doing, but you can't see the finished piece. And yeah, it just kind of continues on like that. Next, I think it's your turn, Rob, to tell. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's
So I have
cool.
to describe the blocks. Yeah.
Similarly, there's an activity next door which is for spot the difference.
Oh yeah.
If you come back to warp training or just run out, so I can show you that.
Oh, I think I just fell down here. Back to warp training.
Yeah. Well, yes, just here. So.
Wander out.
Very
this
cool.
one's. I think this one might have been griefed or destroyed a little bit. Let's check it out.
That happens.
This one's literally just spot the difference. So you can't see the other person's item here, but they're pretty much the same as you go down. and then well,
That's I could tell that would be really useful just for starting off with a language. Getting the colors, getting the shapes, getting the order.
Directions, yeah.
Yeah, really fantastic idea.
thanks. Yeah, this was one of the activities I made originally, actually. So
It's great.
choose. And then there's an even simpler activity. If you come back to warp training again, there's one just near me here, just down here. This is what we do before that, actually, and it's just for, as you can see, shapes, sizes, and colours.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And materials. So
And this was all done in World Edit?
this one was, yeah. Actually, the majority of it was, to be honest.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's been the favorites, like when you have students that are learning this stuff, what do they say their favorites are? Are there favorite ones, or are they all sort of equally favorited?
Yeah, I mean, lessons that have been particularly successful. This is another one that you might want to come to. It's warp shopping. We're on the second floor here. If we run downstairs, I can show you. Where's the stairs? Stairs are over that way. This is basically like a shopping supermarket, like a shopping mall kind of thing. There's 4 shops. Colin, if you follow me, this is the butcher's. And what we normally do is we have the shopkeeper standing here, you be the shopper over there, and you ask me for items, I give the items, you pay me, and you move on. So this has been a successful lesson.
Yeah, a little role-playing game.
Yeah, a bit of shopping.
There's a little pig in here too.
Yeah.
Poor little piggy.
Yeah.
No, I've been using this to teach both English and Japanese because it's universal. So. Finally, maybe another successful activity that we've had is just over here.
Oh,
wow!
So the free there's free areas where the players can just build as they see fit as well.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, free village.
Yeah, free village. There it is.
Nice.
This is a very simple true and false game. So, for example, we'd go over simple grammar like I like this, I don't like that, I'm from this country, like a simple self-introduction, maybe 4 or 5 people, and then just true or false. Is Cheap Shot from Japan? If you think the answer is yes, you come here. If you think the answer is no, you come here. And if you take a look at the don't stand on it, but if you take a look, just about here, I think you know what's going to happen basically. But
yeah,
if you get the answer wrong, then you fall to your doom.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
So it's just pretty these are kind of traditional activities that you would do at language learners, but transformed into Minecraft activities.
Yeah, that was the plan really.
Yeah.
To kind of get that in the game world. Yeah.
Really cool.
I think the pièce de résistance of the server though is the adventure that we created. Minecraft adventures typically online. Well, we created one with the sole aim of learning English and learning Japanese. It's the first adventure that we made. If you follow me in here, and it's not as good as we could have made it for a few striking reasons that you'll find in a moment. All the vocabulary that you need as part of this adventure, you get all in one massive lump sum at the start. So it's a bit of information overload at the start. But yeah, kind of.
Susumu.
Susumu is continue, go forwards.
So Japanese isn't tonal, right?
No, it's not.
But you kind of have to. Noboru. Okay. Rob, you learned Japanese a little bit, didn't you?
Yeah, I spent about a year learning Japanese.
So we tried to make this as intuitive as possible. Like you follow the line. There's a tutorial area here. If you follow me through, we can skip through this, and I'll show you the kind of mechanic that people come back for. Normally, this is the tutorial area. You press these buttons, whether the sentence is true or false. If the sentence is true, turn the light on. If it's false, leave the light off. So this is just like a tutorial area. Once you've done that, you get to go through here. Head on through, boys. And this is when the adventure truly starts. Just head on down there.
Oh, sorry.
This way?
Yep.
Oh, melon. Wah! Arrested for stealing melons. Reminds me of my youth.
Whoa.
Yeah, so now you're kind of locked in prison, and the adventure kind of starts. So it's, well, how do you get out?
Colors? Oh.
There's gotta be...
And there's a kind of help part down here.
Oh, there's a little
Ah.
little Shawshank Redemption for you.
Yeah.
Please turn off all the lights. Please press the middle button, red button, blue button.
Yeah, so you know it's
So
kind
you
of
have to kind of go back and forth.
yeah.
Yeah, unless you have a photographic memory.
Yeah, so it's not the best thing that we could have made probably, but it's a good first try at an adventure. And
Yeah.
you go through here and you go into the prison and then through into this kind of epic, I don't know, labyrinth of questions and stuff at the end. So
Very cool.
yeah, I think that's the majority of stuff to show you really. If you want to head back to spawn, then we can.
Yeah. Very nice. So how do you think it's going to go? How do you think it's going to evolve in the near future or the present time to the near future?
Well, in the near future, I'd like to develop. Well, we have 1 to 10 ranks for Japanese. I'd like to make sure I have activities to do for all those 10 ranks. At the moment, we've got 1, 2, and working on 3. We're working on another adventure as well, which is a lot more procedural in its giving of language. Like there's a 4 villages, and 1 village you need to use prepositions, 1 village you need to use adjectives and comparatives, and yeah. So I don't know. We'll have to see how my students get on once they start.
I know some of your students are online now. Do they want to add in anything to this, or are they happy just to listen?
I think they're happy just to listen. I'm fairly biased of my opinion of the place because it's my baby. I've seen it develop. But the newish teacher, an old friend of mine from a long time ago in Japan. But yeah, Scott, if you got anything to add at all?
Yo, can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah,
Yeah,
great.
I hear you great.
Yeah, man. I've Yorkie's been what do I call him? James has been working on this for a long time now, and it's really impressive to see the just the amount of support that he's gotten from both Japanese speakers and English speakers, and it's just growing. And I think really the most significant thing about it is that you rarely will have a server where people who from different language backgrounds will work together and get along. And this is a really unique example of cross-cultural cooperation and cross-cultural communication, and so it's really unusual, especially with Japanese players. They generally tend to stick to their own kind of games and have their own servers and whatnot, understandably so. So yeah, it's in that respect, it's really amazing. I'm really impressed with what he's put together.
Yeah.
Cheers, mate.
Do you could you have seen this happen in anything like Second Life or anything like that before Second Life became kind of obsolete?
Yeah, I don't the Japanese excuse me, the Japanese player base or game industry is just kind of sailing away from the Western industry in a lot of ways. Japanese players aren't generally as interested in the same kinds of games, and Minecraft is an unusual exception where it's becoming extremely popular over here. And so something like Second Life, it's such a Western entity. I don't think many Japanese players would really get into it to the extent that Minecraft has kind of that old school Nintendo sort of feel, something that's kind of universal to our our game upbringing in a sense. So yeah, it really does appeal to their to that certain sensitivity, I think.
Yeah, I think it kind of reminds me of Zelda at times, just the whole kind of adventure, kind of,
Yeah.
original Zelda.
Yeah.
That I just wonder, like, yeah, I didn't know how popular Minecraft was over in Japan with either
I think it's getting
children
a
or
lot,
teenagers.
lot more popular recently. I mean, my first year students. I'm a university teacher, so it's like my first years are 18.
Right.
Second graders are 19, 20.
Mm.
So I had my kind of self introduction to the whole of the first grade recently, last Friday it was, and I said, "Oh, I play Minecraft. Does anyone play Minecraft?" And there must have been like between 50 and 100 students put their hand up. So yeah.
Wow. That's good.
This
Seeing
hiragana
it-
chart is unreal. I've never seen anything like it.
Oh, this.
Yeah.
So what does this? What's this signify? I'm lost. What?
Do you,
What's?
Um, if you-
do you know where I am?
That's the big thing in the middle of the
Yeah, this
Like-
is the entire hiragana sort of, I guess, all the different characters, bit broken down by consonants and vowels.
Yeah, there's katakana on the back as well. It's just one
Oh, is
guy.
it really? Holy
Yeah.
cow.
Just his one project. So
Was this done in World Edit, or did you do this block by block?
did it block by block. Yeah.
Holy lord, this must have taken forever.
And I said,
Wow.
how did you get the characters so precise? He says, MS Paint. He just zoomed in on the characters.
nice.
Jeez.
Pixel by pixel.
Yeah.
Teach me why there's like, so I'm looking, I'm around the other side, and there's a letter N up at the top, and there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 characters underneath. Why are they underneath the N letter?
Well, check to your right. You'll see A, E, U, E, and O.
Yeah.
Right at the end here.
Oh yeah.
Basically, Japanese works like this. This first row of letters.
Mhm.
And this is probably not.
No, it's
Um,
fine. Don't
that
expect
exciting.
me to get. No, but I'm just interested.
So this A and this character here. You see, there's nothing above this character, right? Where I'm standing.
Right. Yeah.
So this character, it's just A. This character is pronounced A.
Oh, okay.
The one next to it is K plus the A sound. So it's. What
Ka.
do you think? Yeah, that's
Hey,
right.
well done.
That's
And the next
easy.
one,
Yeah.
this one is Sa,
Sa.
then Ta.
Ta. Na. Ha.
hmm
I love it. I'm gonna learn Japanese now. Sold.
Cool. Well,
Oh.
you know where to come if you want to.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man, you're most welcome.
Thanks a lot. I
We'll
didn't.
be
I
in
never.
Japan. We'll be in Japan in about a week, isn't it?
Yeah, we're
A
heading
week
to
or two?
Yokohama, and whereabouts in
Okay,
Japan
so-
are you guys?
I'm just northeast of Tokyo, so about an hour and a half from Yokohama, maybe.
Okay.
I think we're going to be in Tokyo one night, right?
Yeah, I think so. We're just around Shibuya just for like a dinner.
Are you at a conference or something?
Yeah, we're at a
Yeah.
conference in Yokohama
Oh, right. Cool.
International
Didn't
School.
even know there was one.
It's a small one. It's really small. I think it's about 25 teachers. It's called Beyond Laptops.
Oh, nice. Excellent.
Hmm. Well, that's I've come away learning. Just I've learned something. Absolutely. Thanks a
Yeah.
lot. And that's
No
what
problem.
I probably wouldn't have copped that on with handouts or whatever. This big massive Minecraft chart has just kind of helped me and assisted me in kind of learning the basics there. That's
Mm.
pretty
Once
cool.
you've got the katakana down, actually, there's a test you can do where, for example, you'll put warp, and then you'll have like a katakana word, like input in katakana. You have to prove that you can input in katakana first. So not in English,
Okay.
and then it will warp you to that area. And then there's another question to warp to the next question.
Yeah.
Just as a kind of the proof that you can use it.
Yeah. And is that the same rules apply to the other side?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly the same, just different shapes.
Yeah. Yeah. Very cool. Very cool.
Wow.
Awesome. All right, we'll wrap it up then. I think.
Oh yeah, thanks
that's-
a lot, guys.
After your little
After my-
Japanese lesson there,
After
yeah.
my enlightenment. Like,
Oh, Brian, did you want to add anything as a user rather than a teacher?
This is definitely the best server ever.
Nice.
and on that note, and
Yeah,
actually,
sounds
I'm
good.
gonna kind of also copy your compass design for my my grade 3 next year activity. We needed some sort of guide for them in their world, and a compass was needed. So I'm just gonna kind of remember your design there because it's pretty cool.
Yeah, take some screenshots or something.
I will. I'll take a video.
Just watch the video.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks a lot
Yeah,
in Japan.
cheers.
Thanks for showing us
Appreciate it.
around. Yeah, and
No,
you
you're
know,
very welcome.
we might pop back later on in our series if you're doing other cool stuff, and if you
Yeah,
kind
well,
of
it's in a constant state of development, so yeah, we'll see what happens.
yeah. All right. Thank you very much. Episode
Yeah,
11.
thanks.
Yeah. Cheers.
Awesome stuff. Really cool.
You're welcome.
Thanks. Okay, that's our episode 11 for this week. See you on the next episode.